Hi Sagittarius, it's Kendrick. I'm coming to you with your second proofread for the month of July, whatever. I'm using the Divine Masculine and I'm using the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Oh shit, you got two cards. Okay, no. You did. Okay, and it's the Judgment card and it's the Hierophant. And the Judgment card is talking about, realizing something after the fact. You've gone through an experience and now it's taught you something, and it's also having compassion for the experience and the people that were involved and the relationships that were changed and, the things that you had to kind of like forgive yourself for and not resent them for, all of that stuff, Sagittarius. The Judgment card is also talking about bringing balance to your spiritual nature and what you might be fearing at the moment. You know what I mean? You might be fearing judgment, okay? You might also be afraid to take a risk in some kind of way, shape, or form here. Yeah. It's also connected to Pisces as well. So you have a fear of exposing some aspect of yourself, maybe. It could have something to do with your creativity. It is definitely connected to, I don't know, a deeper part of you, right? So you are just changed. I feel like you're definitely changed. You've changed, right? With the Judgment card here and the Hierophant, because they're both connected to fixed energy, but then they're both also connected to like transformative energy and breaking through your limitations that were taught to you or the limitations that you might have learned through your earlier experiences, right? And that's why the Judgment card is here next to the Hierophant, saying that like you have outgrown some aspect of yourself that was kind of ignorant in some way, shape, or form before. Whatever it is, you might have been like giving too much lineage somewhere, right? Oh, not lineage, what am I? Lenience. I don't know what lineage has to do with this, but you might have been giving too much leniency somewhere, and now you're realizing where you have, and you're also seeing where you have changed and where you have also grown, and you have to forgive yourself and forgive other people who were also ignorant at the time too, right? Or you just have to forgive the experience of the struggle and the trauma, and also make do, not make do, but like, how are you going to work this energy? How are you going to sort of like shape and shift and mold it into something that's going to be useful with the Hierophant being here, right? What is the lesson here? How can we really create change from the things that we had no control over in the past, but we are aware of now in this present moment? Okay? Expansion, all of that. Wow. Okay, wow, you have another card. So, empathy, the moon in Pisces. So this is talking about the moon being how many houses away from where it originates? I think that it is like 9 houses away. So this is talking about coming a long way, right? You have empathy for the experience now that you've come through. Spirit has told you something. There's been some intuitive guidance or some download or some kind of like non-verbal communication that you have received that has shown you what you needed to see, or you've heard, right? That type of thing, right? I mean, maybe you've said all that you needed to say too. Anyway, it's showing compassion to something, to an experience, to something that, you have been struggling with or battling with for a period of time here. And, yeah, now you've forgiven yourself, you've forgiven them, and you're ready to really move on. And that's what the moon in Pisces talks about as well. And the Hierophant too. Challenging myself. I know that I am not the same, and I don't have to be, right? You don't have to be married to your beliefs, or you don't have to be attached to your old identity, right? Anyway, bye Sagittarius.